Yo, what's up YouTube? Today I'm back to give you guys another video. Today I will be reviewing the Wii U. Now sit down and enjoy the show. Alright YouTube, let's start off first with the system. Now I brought in the Wii so you guys can see the difference in the sizes. Now if we put them on top of each other, you see that the Wii U is bigger than the Wii by a pretty big difference. Now they're both the white ones. Now the reason I got the white Wii U is because I actually like the white color, but I saw this nice skin and I picked it up. So I like the blue, looks very cool. Now in the front we have the Wii game slot. You have your eject button, your power button right there, then you have your sync button, and you have this little door where you have two USBs and a memory card SD card slot. That's what the SD cards look like. Now on the side it's just fans, and on the back you have another fan, and you have two more USBs. You have an HDMI out, your AV out, your sensor bar, and your AC adapter. Now the sensor bar is only for Wii games, and on the other side it's just the same. Now the system is not the most prettiest system ever, but it looks okay. Alright, now I'm gonna show you guys the gamepad. Alright YouTube, these are the three controllers you can use with the Wii U. Let's start off first with the Wii U Pro controller. Now I will have a review of this controller, but this is the Pro controller that you can buy. This one retails for 50 bucks, I believe. Very nice controller. Next, you can use the Wiimote. So if you still have these Wiimotes lying around from the Wii, you could still use them on the Wii U. And as you can see, they actually got the same color almost. Very cool. Alright YouTube, now the gamepad. Now this gamepad has a 6-inch screen, has two thumbsticks on top, followed by your D-pad, which is very good by the way. Now this right here is something like NFC. I'm not sure exactly what it's for yet. And you have your buttons X, A, B, and Y, your plus and minus buttons. On the bottom you have speakers, your power button, your TV button, which lets you control your TV like a universal control. You have your microphones, your home button, another microphone, and another speaker. On top you have your R and your ZR buttons. You have your stylus, you have your volume rocker, and that's like a sensor. I believe is something like for like infrared or something like that, something that you could use it similar to the Wiimotes, maybe to use it with the sensor bar. And you have your headphone jack and your AC adapter, followed by the L and ZL buttons. On the back all you have is your battery, which you could unscrew and put a bigger battery, and Nintendo logos. Now the controller feels really good in your hand, I can tell you that. It also has a front facing camera, forgot to tell you guys about that one. And down here is your cradle, so your cradle adapter, so you could charge it with your cradle, which is pretty cool. That's how I charge my tablet pad. So now I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like when you turn it on. So I'll be back. Alright YouTube, before I show you what the tablet looks like and my final review, I want to tell you about the hard drives, the external hard drives that you can use. Now I bought a Seagate 500 gig hard drive for my Wii U. Now you connect this to the USB, but you must, and I'm gonna tell you this, you must use a Y cable to connect it, or you will get an error. So if you buy a external hard drive, make sure you buy this Y cable. You have to plug in both USBs to the Wii U so it could power on perfectly and you won't get any errors. So I want to make that perfectly clear, and now I'll show you what the tablet looks like. Alright YouTube, so let's go ahead and turn it on. But before I turn it on, I want to show you how big this controller really is. It doesn't feel that big in your hands, but let me show you what the Wiimote looks like. You can see there. And let me show you the PS3 controller compared to the... So it doesn't look, it's not that bad, and it feels really good in your hand, like I said. So we're gonna hit the power button. You could turn on your system just by hitting the power button on your controller, which is pretty awesome. And that's what it looks like when you first turn on the system. And it's gonna be followed by your select user screen. Now that is my screen right there. Now I'm gonna actually type in my password. And as you can see, that is what it looks like. And now let me show you what it looks like on your TV. On your TV you will be having that screen right there. So that's what it looks like on your TV. And you could switch back to whatever you want to see, whether you want to control it on your controller, or if you want to control it on the TV. Now I will show you guys what YouTube looks like, but let's start with the game. Alright YouTube, so everything I will be doing on the gamepad. Well, I will try and do everything on the gamepad to show you what it looks like. Let's start with Mario, and that's how it starts up. And it's just truly amazing that you can play the game without really playing on your TV, just on the screen. It's freaking awesome. As you can see, you could only use the Wiimote or the gamepad. You cannot use the controller Pro, which is kind of weird, but it is what it is. Now I'm gonna play a little bit of Mario, then we'll go to something else, and we'll just go there. Now by the way, this game is really hard compared to other Mario games. This is one of the hardest Mario games I've ever played so far. And I played mostly every Mario game out there, even on the 3DS. So you can see that you can play the whole entire game, and that goes for mostly every single Wii U game. You could pretty much practically play all the games. There's a couple of them that you can play on the Wii U gamepad, but mostly all of them you can. Alright, So now that I showed you what the gameplay looks like, let's try something else, because I really can't play while recording. It's pretty hard. Alright, so all we do is just hit the home button, and that's what the menu that you get. You just hit close software, and again, let me show you this. I know the screen is a resistive screen, but it feels like it's a capacitive screen. It as you can see there, it's very sensitive to your touch. Very cool. I have no problem. As you can see, there's let me just touch the close software. You see that? How sensitive that is? Resistive touchscreens, usually you need your stylus, and with this it works perfectly. I'm actually loving the tablet, the touchscreen on this tablet, gamepad, whatever you want to call it, but it's very cool. Now let's try something else. Alright, YouTube, now let me show you what the web looks like on the Nintendo Wii U. So that's how it starts off, and as you can see there, we're on Yahoo, and as you can see there, just with my finger I can scroll very easily, and it's very nice. Now let's go to a website. Let's try IGN.com, see what that looks like. And I am impressed with the browser on the tablet. It looks very cool. Let's hit the continue, and as you can see there, you can either use your finger or you can use your stylus, but it works perfectly, and it's truly amazing. Hasn't been done on a game system till now. Now a lot of people do hate on the Wii U, and I get it. There's not that many games out there. There's a lot of ports out there, but I think a lot of systems go through this, and you know, I hated a little bit on the system when it came out, but I had not tried it. Now that I tried, I really enjoy it. So give it a try. It's a new system, you know. And I guess a lot of people don't trust Nintendo because the original Wii was you know, a disappointing system. At least, you know, in my eyes, I was expecting better from Nintendo. So I guess that's one of the main reasons. I mean, I know the Wii did have some nice gems on it, but you know, we were expecting a lot, especially since the PS3 and the Xbox 360 just pretty much destroyed it in graphically, you know. But let's go ahead now and try something else. Let's go to the Nintendo eShop. Now there's not that many games out there that you can download. I just want to show you what it looks like. So that's pretty much what it looks like. You know, you get your downloadable games. You could actually download games or demos. It's pretty cool. Nothing too spectacular that you haven't seen on the PS3 or the Xbox 360, but I just want to show you guys what it looks like. I'll just go ahead and close it, and alright, YouTube, let me go by the categories that you can do on this. Like, this is where your games that are loaded to your Wii U will come up. Then you have your Wii Maker. You create your your Mii. Sorry about that. You create your Mii, and this is your system settings. You can mess with to configure your hard drive. and other great stuff. This is your Wii U chat. You could actually chat with somebody else that has a Wii U, which is pretty cool. Something like FaceTime on iOS. And this is your Wii menu, so you can play your Wii games. It takes you back to the original Wii menu. And this is YouTube. Now I really can't show you YouTube because it goes into the TV, and I don't really want to record that right now. And this is your daily log. It shows you how much you have played through the day. And these are other kind of like apps that you could download, like Netflix and, you know, Amazon and stuff. Now this is your health and safety information, your parental controls, and these are your, this is your browser, your eShop. This is like Miiverse, where you see you could post stuff up and you know, check for cheats and stuff like that on games. This is Nintendo TV. It's pretty cool. I will show you that in a little bit. And this is, I believe this is where you your notifications. If you're downloading a game, it'll tell you like you just downloaded so game, or somebody is trying to communicate with you, or I'll tell you there what's going on. It's alright. And now this is this little TV button that I told you about. When you press it, you will have different options. I will get to that right now as soon as it loads. As you can see there, when you press it, that's what comes out. It's like a universal control. You could turn off your TV, you could change the channel, you could use the volume up and down, and your guide. It's pretty useful. I've used it a couple times, but it's nice to have. And let me show you another game. I'm gonna play NBA 2K13, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like on that. Alright YouTube, so this is NBA 2K13. Now as you can see, as I told you guys, you could pretty much play mostly all the Wii U games except for a couple of Wii U games. But like this game, you could play it completely on your Wii U tablet, which is pretty cool. And I'm gonna show you what's the difference between having this one than the PS3. Now the graphically it's a port, but what's cool about it, if you're not playing it on the Wii U controller and you're actually using your TV, you could actually press the button up here, and that's all you're gonna be having. You have your offense strategy, your substitutions, and your defense charts. So you could use this while you're playing on the TV to substitute your players, change your defense strategy, or your defense, you could change your sets of defense. Now, as you can see there, that's the TV. And check this out. So let's say you want to know if your player is tired real quick without going to the menus or anything. All you gotta do is put it in front of the TV, and it will tell you what the energy level on the players are. If they're all yellow, I mean completely orange, that means that they have full energy. If you bring it back down like that, you will get that menu. And if you want to play the game completely on your gamepad, you just press that and you get to play it on the tablet, which is pretty cool. I'm loving it. Like I said, I like the Wii U. That's my opinion. So I'll go back and I'll give you my final review on the system. Alright YouTube, so this is my final input on the Wii U system. Now, like I said, there's a lot of people that have hated on the Wii U because it doesn't have enough games. I know the games are coming. I'm not worried about that. Look at the 3DS. When it came out, didn't have that many games, but it just blew up, and it's an awesome system now. If you want a different experience than what you can get on the PS3 or the Xbox 360, check out the Wii U. I'm sure you're gonna love it. I know you're gonna say, well, what experience on the what kind of experiences on the system am I gonna get? Let's just take Sonic All-Star Racing to give you an example. On the PS3 and Xbox 360, you could play up to 4 players. Well, on the Sonic All-Stars Racing on the Wii U, you could actually play up to 5 players. You could use 4 players on the screen plus the 1 player on the gamepad, which is pretty freaking awesome. I think that's one of the coolest stuff. Another thing, you can't really experience Scribblenauts Unlimited on any other system besides the 3DS, but it's a Nintendo system. Anything that's not Nintendo, you cannot experience Scribblenauts. It's freaking awesome, especially with the tablet where you could write stuff to create stuff. I love it. So like I said, it's a different experience. If you want a different experience, buy the Wii U. You know, if you want the same old thing, then get a PS3 or an Xbox 360. I'm not saying the PS3, Xbox 360 are not great systems. They are great, but they both mirror each other because they pretty much do almost the same thing. The Wii U, on the other hand, it's a whole completely different experience. You know, I'm not a Nintendo fan, you know, or I'm not a fanboy of any system. I don't get paid by any of these companies for giving my reviews, so this is just my unbiased review. Now, Nintendo, the only thing I do I want to say is that this controller, you gotta get used to this controller. It is very different. I still haven't got used to it, so that's one of the main things. I'm so used to playing with the PS3 controller that I still gotta get used to this. But this, on the other hand, is freaking awesome. It just fits right in your hand. The thumbsticks fit right where your thumbs are at. As you can see there, it's like natural. So that's why I love that controller. It's freaking badass. So that was my review. Check out all my videos, subscribe, thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time.